Mara Simmons would have never described herself as a badass. But to her co-workers at Lawson, Westbrook, and Hyde, she was a vigilante. A fearless crusader. Either that, or they all just thought she was too stupid to be afraid.
I really appreciate this. He keeps asking for these files, and I've been making excuses until you got here.
Her co-worker, Lainey Roberts, hovered outside the door to her boss's office with a frightened look on her face. Ethan Westbrook had everyone in the company terrified of him. The only person he couldn't intimidate was Mara, which was how she'd gotten stuck working for him. Usually, he went through executive assistants at an alarming rate. The woman before Mara had lasted only 3 days before calling down to HR in tears, asking to be reassigned. Mara had been with him for a little over a year. "It's okay, Lainey. I'll take them into him. I was just going in to bring him his coffee anyway."
"Mara! Where are the contracts Lawson sent up?"
Ethan's loud bellow carried through his office door. Lainey wrung her hands as Mara took the folder the girl had been holding in a death grip.
Okay, I'll just, wait out here.
Mara smothered a smile. Then, after a perfunctory knock on her boss's door, she pushed it open with her hip. "Here's your coffee and those contracts you've been waiting on." Mara set the folder she carried on the edge of his desk, and his coffee to the right of the report he was currently reading. He barely glanced up, just answered with a muffled grunt. The only thing visible was his perfectly styled dark hair. She held in a sigh. Grunting was better than growling. He was in a decent mood today. That was something. As soon as she left the office, Lainey appeared at her elbow.
"Did you give it to him?"
"I did. Now that he has the contracts, he shouldn't need anything else for a while." Lainey visibly relaxed.
"Thank you so much. I almost cried this morning when you weren't here. You're the only one he likes."
"He doesn't like me. He yells at me too. I just don't listen," Mara replied, as she settled into her desk chair.
"Anyway, I was thinking we should do happy hour tonight. Or maybe a movie? I need to get away from Jesse. He's driving me crazy."
Mara chuckled. She'd heard all the ins and outs of the saga of Lainey and Jesse. Those two had enough drama to fuel a reality show. But she couldn't handle that tonight. She had her own drama to deal with. "I can't. I have a family dinner tonight. Plus, I want to stick close to home. Trent's been traveling a lot lately." Lainey smiled knowingly. "Say no more. I get it. You need a little quality time with your man. Take care of business at home." She winked and walked back to the elevator bank to go back to her floor. As soon as the elevator doors closed, Mara's practiced smile fell. If only it were a night of hot sex waiting for her. Lately, Trent had been so distant and too tired to do much after work. He was also traveling more than ever. Except he was strangely close-mouthed about the projects he was working on, and what he was doing during the time he was gone. There was no one thing she could point to that was off. But Mara just knew. He was lying to her.